In this RV Digest video, we're going to talk about choosing an RV. Let's take a look at some of the most popular questions on Facebook. What are the differences between the various types of RVs? This question is asked more than you might think it is. People who are just becoming familiar with the world of RVing have heard the terms and want simple, direct answers. A lot of posts will delve into the nitty-gritty details, but the answers can be condensed as follows. Class B. A converted van that is usually slightly longer and has a raised roof. Many modern Class Bs have generators, TVs, microwaves, and other features. Class Bs usually have a wet bath, meaning that the small bathroom contains a sink, toilet, and shower all in one. A Class B Plus. Similar to a Class B, but about a foot wider on each side of the vehicle, the main differences from the Class B is that it's larger and usually has a separate shower and toilet area, not a wet bath. A Class C. This is a large, modified van with a sleeping area over the cab. Well, some units have storage or entertainment areas up there, but it's usually a sleeping area. Class Cs can often sleep more people than many other types of RVs. A Super C. It's the same as a C, but usually diesel and can carry more weight. Because of this, they have bigger motors and fancier, that means more expensive, furnishings and interior appointments. Fifth wheel. A fiver is like a trailer in that it's pulled by another vehicle. Fivers are usually pulled by heavy-duty pickup trucks using a pin that's inserted into a hole in the truck bed. A part of the RV extends over the truck bed. This is called the gooseneck and usually houses the bedroom or, in some recent models, a living room. Fifth wheels have some underneath storage bins, but they're usually small to keep it lower to the ground and allow the ceilings to be higher. Because of their higher ceilings, they seem to be much more spacious than a Class A, although the overall square feet for two RVs of the same length is about the same. Class A. This is the motorhome. A Class A is self-contained and usually has either a gas engine in the front or a diesel engine in the back. You can often quickly tell what it is by the location of the door, which on diesel pushers, the engine in the back, which pushes the RV, you get it, is at the right front of the coach, in front of the passenger seat. A lot of folks like Class A's because everything you need, even while driving, is right inside the coach. Here's another question. What do I need to consider when selecting a vehicle that I can tow behind my motorhome? When considering your towed vehicle, or towed, get it, you have to consider your rig's weight, the towed's weight, the weight it may actually put on the hitch or the receiver of your motorhome, and the weight that your chassis and transmission are capable of pulling. Your motorhome manufacturer put a sticker in the rig that specifies its gross combined weight rating, or GCWR. This is the total weight fully loaded of your motorhome and anything it pulls. Let's say that your GCWR is 30,000 pounds and your fully loaded motorhome weighs 18,000 pounds. You'd think that you could tow a vehicle that weighs 30,000 minus 18,000, 12,000 pounds. But you have to consider the hitch rating. If your hitch is rated for 10,000 pounds, then the lower amount becomes the limit you can tow. So what you can tow is the lesser of GCWR, loaded motorhome weight, or the hitch rating. Should I tow flat or use a dolly? Towing flat means that all four wheels of your toad are on the ground while you're pulling it. Using a dolly means that you're going to put two of your toad's wheels up on the dolly, which is essentially a small trailer with wheels. If you put it on a trailer, then all four wheels are off the ground. The most popular answer by a landslide is go four down. If you use a dolly, then you need to deal with it when you arrive at a campground. You need a place to put your motorhome, your toad, and the dolly. It's also something extra to connect and disconnect, because you have to disconnect the toad from the dolly and the dolly from the motorhome in many places. What's the best motorhome manufacturer? People always ask this question, but don't mention what their price range is. And that can make a big difference in the answers that you'll get. Quite a few answers are usually prefaced by, if you have the money. Well, the popular answers, in no particular order, these are the most popular ones that I've seen, are Tiffin, Integra, and Newmar. These are priced well below seven figures, but aren't cheap. generally in the $240,000 to $600,000 range new. You know, after a lot of reading on these coaches, I concluded that Integra and Newmar are popular for their exceptional build quality. If you'd like to do the research yourself, read up on the way that these coaches are constructed. Tiffin, while not usually mentioned by a lot of people as having a quality better than Integra or Newmar, has a solid reputation for customer satisfaction. Most Tiffin owners love their Tiffins. Of Integra and Newmar, Newmar has the better reputation, in my opinion, for customer service and also has one of the best owner clubs around. Thor bought Integra in July 2016, and a lot of folks weren't happy about it. And Tiffin sent an email to their customers in early 2017 saying that out-of-warranty customers with coaches more than 4 years old have to show up without appointments and wait before getting 2 techs about 3 hours before they have to leave and return in 60 days. RVDailyReport.com has information about it if you're interested. Should I buy new or used? The popular answers are almost an even split, with used probably edging out new by a slight margin. Reasons given for buying used have included price, no out-the-door depreciation as with a new coach, and proven it's been driven and someone else has dealt with the initial problems you can expect from a new RV. Reasons for buying new are that in some cases you can customize, you can get what you want from the start, and you can buy extended warranties. And from my perspective, the drive new off-the-lot depreciation from diesel pushers has actually decreased in the past few years because they are in such high demand. Here's a question that a lot of people ask: gas or diesel? Well, the popular answer is that if you can afford the price difference, diesel. Diesel pushers are more powerful, more fuel efficient, last longer, and they're in the back of the motorhome, so the cockpit is very quiet while driving. Gas engines are cheaper to buy and to maintain. We've also heard this question: if I buy something longer than 40 feet, will I have trouble getting in the state or national parks? The popular answer that I've seen is you're better off staying under 30 feet if you want to guarantee getting into almost all of the national parks. A lot of people have replied and said that they think you're good up to about 36 feet. Owners of larger rigs reply that they simply camp in campgrounds just outside the parks with limited space, and they take their towed for sightseeing trips. What are some things to check before we buy? This question and its variants get a wide variety of answers because everyone has their own idea and their own experiences. If a person had issues with their turn signals after buying their coach, they'll tell you to be sure that all of the turn signals work. But here, we're going to boil this down into answers into ones that are often repeated and backed by personal stories. Although it's not a direct answer to the question, a lot of people will say to have used RVs inspected before you buy them. There are many certified RV inspectors around the country. You can search for inspector in a Facebook group or just look up RV inspector on Google. Here are some popular answers to what should you check. If you're buying something that you pull, ensure that your tow vehicle is capable of pulling the weight of your RV. Pay attention not only to the weight that you can pull is more than the weight of the rig, but that the pin for fifth wheels or the tongue for trailers weight isn't too much. Ask about this and do your research. A good place to go to understand RV weights is changeingears.com. Look for their section titled Understanding RV Weights. If it's drivable, like a motorhome, Class A, B, or C, drive it. Check the warranty. There is another question in a later video about extended warranties. Walk through it and pretend that you're doing everyday things. Go through the motions of making dinner by moving from the fridge to the counter, from the counter to the pantry. Open the oven, reach into the drawers, look where you'll put the trash can. In the bathroom, stand in the shower, sit on the toilet. Can you comfortably use the sinks to brush your teeth, shave, comb your hair? Lay in the bed, open the windows. You've got the idea. Understand how the heating and cooling systems work. Walk through turning them on and off and setting temperatures. If the RV has a generator, understand how it works. If there is an automatic generator start available, check it out. If it's a used RV, look for water spots under the cabinets and along the ceiling lines. Also, Get on a ladder and look at the roof. The main thing is to simply understand what you're getting. A lot of people report that they got their RV but don't know how to empty their tanks or do things like turn off their battery switch. When you make a purchase as large as an RV, you should understand how to use it and where everything is before you drive it away.